I haven't seen bobcats this last 2 years like I used to see. And I saw one today.
They're mean bastards.
Boy, let me tell you,
trap.
I tried to make one a pet one time, and that was a big fucking mistake. That fucker was about 6 weeks old, and it's like having the Tasmanian fucking devil got loose in the house. Woo! And that was, I was going to get it declawed. I called the vet, was going to get it declawed, and I was going to have a fucking, I had it all figured out. I was going to get a bright orange collar for it. He was going to ride around in my truck with me and scout geese in the morning and shit. The thing lasted about 4 days at the house, and I took it to a lady that was I don't know, was it a rehab lady? And I let her have the case and everything. I didn't even want to take it out of the dog crate. I said, here, you can just have the crate. That was the meanest son of a bitch I've ever been around in my entire life.
It was fucking, you would just walk. We had just had, Dylan was just born. She was a couple months old. My son had just been born. It's like, this is not a good idea. Like, you know, you've got grandkids that are just football at this point. You can't have a fucking wild animal around a fucking defenseless little baby that's just now learning how to roll over. That's a terrible idea. You would walk past that cage and, like, it would just fucking lunge at you. You're like, you mean little fucker. There's no amount of time on this earth that you can spend with this animal that's going to make it just put an orange collar on it and ride around looking at geese.
Let me tell you something. I was going to have it at the lodge, just run around in the kitchen and shit. Wrong idea. But that was leverage is all that was. Michelle got so much leverage by that because I had wanted one forever, and the opportunity arose. So she gave in knowing it was going to be a failure. So later on in life, she could say, you know what, I need a new Louis Vuitton bag. Remember when we got that Bobcat? You know, there's always a reason why. So I figured it out. It wasn't because she was really being caring about me, what my want was. It was that she knew it was going to fail, and she could use it for leverage later.
Well, and the vets knew it would fail, too, because Jeff wanted to get it declawed, and they're like, no, like, if hypothetically we have to introduce this back into the wild and it doesn't have its claws, well, it's basically a death sentence. So, like, that was the vet's way of saying, like, we're not going to take the claws out because there's a better than good shot that it's going to have to be a wild animal here in the next couple of weeks. And
well,
it needs something to catch food with.
That mean little bastard didn't need fucking claws. That some bitch was meaner than shit.
Didn't it shit, like, just smell putrid?
Oh, God almighty. And then it was horrible. I thought it'd use a litter box. It was a bad deal on my part. I mean, it was
a rough week at the Stanfield house.
Oh, it was bad. I was so happy when I called this girl. And I was like, hey, have you ever reintroduced a Bobcat? No, I've always wanted to. Well, let me tell you, I'm rehabbing one that we found in the woods and dropped it off to her. I mean, I did. I met her at the fucking old Kmart parking lot in Wichita Falls, me and Coach Steele, and I had that thing in the kennel, and I was afraid that somebody's going to eat its way through the damn dog crate in the back of my pickup. I almost put it in the very back of the pickup. I put it in the back seat. I was like, you let me know if that little bastard gets out so we can get out of this fucker.
It's like they're riding with Michael Myers in the back seat, just like always, like, fucker's going to come get us.
I did. I gave him that crate, her and her boyfriend. I go, here you go. Well, here we'll put him in this crate. I said, no. I want to donate this to Habitat for Humanity or whatever you call your place. Here you go.
Take it, lady.
And she, oh fuck. I asked.
Oh man, you guys from Texas are crazy.
So 6 months later, I messaged her. I said, hey, how's old Roscoe doing or whatever I was going to name him? I can't remember. Paco was what I was going to name. Paco was going to be his name. So how's old Paco doing? Well, Paco will only let my boyfriend feed him, and he only likes to eat raw chicken. I was like, okay. And he's very temperamental. Yeah, that motherfucker was a temperamental son of a bitch when we dropped him off to you.
The shit we do for entertainment.
Yeah, they're.
Now I would buy
my buddy in Texas.
I would buy a pet Bobcat if someone had one that was completely trained, housebroke and stuff. I'd pay good money for one right now.
You still can't. I mean, there's a wild side to these fucking animals that just think about it. You've got
I chase tornadoes for fun.
You've got a 1-year-old granddaughter. Do you not think that Bobcat is going to see her coming around the corner like, all right, I got this one sized up, just fucking pounce on her?
I said one that's housebroke completely.
Jeff, it takes generations removed from the wild. You can't just pluck one out of the wild and expect it to. Cats aren't even fucking domesticated. All they want you to do is clean their shit box and throw them food every once in a while. If a fucking cat doesn't want to be pet, forget about it. It'll beat the shit out of you.